EA Sports postseason present. Look at Indiana. Their home crowd is fired up for this Game 3. You can certainly feel it here in the arena. These finals have been even, 1-1 so far. So tonight is huge.
I mean, walking around the city today, all of the talk is about this series. I expect a loud arena. And watching warm-ups, I'll tell you what, this team is fired up.
Count that one.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Reese the pass to Reese. The reverse jam, unbelievable.
In a game? Are you serious? Did he just pull that out?
From deep, Green, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. They come off the loss on Friday.
And nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
But Trey, it's rebounded by Durant. Golden State's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson with it, now defended by Hayward. Pass to Reese. To the hoop.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Thompson with the bucket.
You know, sometimes you forget about how big Clay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The shot by Thompson, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Reese, no good. High post, KD, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Here's Reese. 6 points for him. Six to shoot. From the wing. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
And here is Curry. Outside Durant. For 3. Reese pulls it in.
And even against defense as tight as that.
Oh! Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out. Throwing it down. Come on.
Here's Thompson. Off with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he
My goodness.
Oh, that was a battle down low. Advantage to the offense this time.
Durant down low. And he comes up with the deuce. KD's got 6 points.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
It's good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Here's Reese. Still yet to score. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Cousins comes in for Green, and it's Barnes in for Klay Thompson. And Indiana making a change here. Now here's Barnes. It's blocked.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in.
Oh, that is breathtaking.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Cousins kicks to Barnes. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, it counts. Curry's got 7.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now Oladipo. Over to the left wing. Here's Turner. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Warriors trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
At the elbow, it's Cousins. Lets it go. And Oladipo pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Indiana, another 3.
Drilling that catch and shoot. Caught it and shot it with confidence.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Curry passes to Callaway. And here's KD for 3. Not happening that time. His second miss and 5 shots. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Right wing for the 3. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors making a change here.
Make some noise for your Warriors Junior Ken Swap.
Warriors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. 56 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Cousins. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you know, one thing I like about Cousins, big fella's got an edge to him. Often, it works to his advantage.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. Here's Grace. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now it's only a 5-point Indiana lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Out left to the wing. Here's the 3. Cousins pulls it in. Warriors shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's Grace. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over Turner, and it's sent back by Turner. It could go. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Pacers lead by 3. Live from Oracle Arena, You're watching 2K Sports. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
To the right side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Pass to Looney. Thompson for the triple. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
What's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Beyond the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Kramer. The three. No good on that one. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Reese, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Attack mode for sure. Took it right into the defender's chest.
Warriors trail by 3. Kramer, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Barnes. From the arc. Hayward grabs the board.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Reese. 16 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Into the lane, and he dunks it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Green is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Thompson.
Someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
So he gets them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Pass to Looney. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Covered by Barnes. No good on the triple.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Green kicks it to Looney. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Here's Reese. 16 points for him. Out to the right wing. Shot to stop the run. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Barnes. That 3 off the mark. Indiana's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night. No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Warriors with some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Looney, and Curry subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. At the top of the key, Cousins. Over Hayward. Cousins, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Going inside. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Thompson in the corner. The 3-pointers off the mark. And Indiana shooting 44% from the field in the second. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leader. Second, Stephen Curry.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Curry always finds a way. This time inside. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Here's Reese. He's got 18. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Cousins. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Reese. Shoots the 3. The rebound by KD. Cousins dishes to Barnes. Right side, Kevin Durant. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Here's Reese. And the
yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Hey, that's an easy top 10 there. Wow.
Barnes passes to Durant. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here he goes. Oh, what a dunk!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Oh, love his mindset. Go to the basket. Be aggressive.
Warriors trail by 6. Barnes outside. Pass to Durant. Cousins with a screen for KD. Driving the lane. Durant strides in for that one.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Count the basket. Now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And, you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Out to the right wing. Connects from 3-point range. 12 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Oladipo against KD. Launches it. The shot will not fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Pacers. They lead by 5. Live from Oracle Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the man half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Golden State Warriors.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
They say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage, and they just got to stay confident.
I like it. You guys can give me a pep talk anytime. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Curry with it. Outside, KD. And Hayward with the block.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. He refused to let that thing get through.
And Hayward at the stuff.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Fires it up. Almost, but it rolls out.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones. Curry
kicks to Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Look at Thompson just tricking the defense there, getting them in the air before taking the shot. Good work.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Here's Reese. 27 points for him.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Curry. He's got 11. Outside, KD. And the Warriors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hayward, who's in, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. For Indiana, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Thompson. He's got 17. Right side Curry. And they get it. And the Warriors miss again.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
To the left side wing. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
Yes, sir. Throw that rock down.
Warriors trail by 12. Durant in the corner. Oh, KD buries the three.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Here's Reese. He has 31. Pass to Reese. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Reese has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Curry passes to Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Hey, you got to take those long-range looks when they come your way. Don't wait.
Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. There's Green with the three. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. Thompson looking for an opening. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring him in as long as he can.
A crossover. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Warriors trail by 12. Steps back. Here's KD. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
KD is so good at drawing contact. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Basketball.
Thompson outside. Knocks down the three-ball. Thompson's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Clock at 6. Here's Reese. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
The free throw drops for KD.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Reese. He's covered by Thompson. Turner inside. Cousins is there. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Curry passes to Thompson. And it's good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got 25 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The kick out to Oladipo. A three-pointer is right on target.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
Curry on the wing. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Indiana leading by 6. Durant in the corner. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Reese. He's covered by Thompson. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Back to Bogdanovich from deep. And Indiana, another 3.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner 3 shooters, he loves that spot.
Outside for Durant. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Looney. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hayward hits them both. Warriors trail by 14. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson outside to end the run. The Pacers pull it in. Hayward's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Turner and stolen by Thompson. to the middle. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And so it's Indiana up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
They're just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Good.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Puts up a deep three, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Warriors trail by 10. Master Looney. On the wing, Green. Hits it from three-point range.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
The Pacers shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Shoots. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green gets to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Takes a three. Drills it from outside. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Green. A 3-ball. Sabonis grabs the board. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And it's Davidson missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. No good from Cousins. Indiana leading by 7. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Curry looking around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Pass to Davidson. Fires for 3, and Indiana, another 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Curry with the bucket.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. A 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Curry.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charge, doing all he can to bring them back.
Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Great anticipation defensively. He was all over that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. KD's checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And the Pacers also making a change. Reese is checked in. Takes the three. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
Outside Durant. And here's Barnes for three. The rebound by Davidson.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
This one for three. Hands it from downtown.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Curry. And that one drops for him. He's got 27.
This is what a clutch player looks like. He's 6 for 7 in the quarter as they try to close this game out.
Pass to Reese. No good on the three. Warriors trail by 7. With the step back. Here's Barnes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Indiana's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Pass to Reese. To the wing right side. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Now Green jacks up a three. No good.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
He takes it in.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from his charity stripe. You love to see that.
Durant fires. It misses.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Shoots the three. That does not go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Thompson from deep. Do not leave Klay open.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Stolen. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And the three misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Reese, guarded by Green. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here. And KD's got the ball here for the Warriors. That's tipped.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Golden State running out of time. 107 left in the fourth quarter. It's good!
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
Excellent chance, but doesn't go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Reese. Intercepted.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Here's Curry. Takes the three, and down goes the three.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Timeout, Warriors. Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team, and he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them. That last free throw really changes everything here. I mean, now they just have to guard the three-point line.
Timeout, Warriors. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Outside, KD. Stephen Curry, good!
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty at the line. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding.
The Pacers call timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first two games of the series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game,